Welcome back to the Stowe Show. Look who I got here with me.
Hello, everybody. Greetings. My,
Salutations.
my name is Reggie Locke Jr., and I'm a freshman here at Harrison.
And so, Reggie, what do you do on the campus? Let the people know.
Okay, so I currently serve as the first Mr. Romeo. I'm the director of first year engagement on Campus Activities Board. Uh, I'm the director for community outreach in the Pre-Law Mock Trial Club. I'm a student ambassador, so I give tours to incoming students that are coming to the school. Um, I'm on the gospel choir. I feel like I'm missing something. NAACP.
And don't forget your favorite, the big one.
What's the big one? I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting stuff.
Change the narrative.
Yes, BMI. Whoa! I almost forgot about one of my favorite organizations on this campus. BMI. I am a general body member for BMI.
Period. And then, you participated in the Mr. Romeo pageant, right?
Yes, I did.
How was that for you?
It was fun. I got to connect with my pageant brothers. That was one of my favorite parts, was like connecting with them and the poodles, and just like building a bigger and better bond with people on campus.
And then, what goals and positions do you want to acquire?
Oh. I've been waiting all year for this one. I want to join the road court. I want to become the fourth Mr. 1857. That was not four, the fourth Mr. 1857. And yeah, that's my biggest goal for the semester. And I want to make sure you guys, like the freshmen and everybody on campus, they have a good spring fest. They have a good like school life, because we live here. So like, I just want to make sure that there's events and stuff for you guys to do, and that you guys are able to enjoy yourself.
Okay, so Reggie, you grew up in Kansas City.
Yes.
Tell the people what that was like in your upbringing.
So yes, I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, and I lived in the hood, but like my mom tried to make sure that we didn't act like we were from the hood, or like that. Not like we knew we had sense. We weren't like running around being gangsters and stuff. Like, yeah. But yeah, we grew up in the hood and stuff of Kansas City, Missouri. So like we lived in like the inner city and stuff. And I went to University Academy. It's a charter school. It's a high school.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the high school I went to, and the middle school I went to. And I enjoyed it there. I had a great time. That's where I learned about my passion for like law and all that, because I was the president of our debate team.
Oh, you did speech and debate?
Yes, I did.
I love speech and debate. Oh my God.
But yeah, so I went on a field trip with this program that we have called 2020 Leadership, and we went to like the attorney's office and stuff, and we got to do like a mock trial. So like we got to see how it works, and we got to choose what we wanted to be. I got to be the judge, and that opened my eyes to like how much people need to be advocated for, and how like the justice system is very like, if you don't know what you're doing, you could be in jail and you didn't even do anything. So with my degree, I want to become like a lawyer, and I want to like advocate for people who can't do it themselves. And then one day I want to be the president too, so I can make sure that I'm making a big change and making the world a better place.
That's good. Is there any childhood moment in particular that kind of geared you towards where you saw like the world wasn't exactly the way you thought it was, or you saw the criminal justice system play out?
One of the biggest ones was when Donald Trump won for the first time. I thought I wasn't going to be able to go to school the next day. I was like,
I thought I was going to go back to Africa.
Yeah, I thought something like crazy was going to happen. But it just shows you how much like you can be scared of something and it not be like as extreme, but it becomes extreme because of the actions of people that we put in office. So like, even though like at that time it didn't have a big effect on our lives, after his first 4-year term, we were seeing different things happen, like the economy and like how inflation is went through the roofs and stuff, and how like people have like discrimination and all that too as well. So it just opened my eyes to how big of a role that these people play in the lives of people that they don't even know. So I feel like if you are like a politician or something, you should always take that into account, that like you are advocating and you're there for people who don't even like you, that you don't even know. So you should take the decisions you make very seriously.
Exactly. What type of lawyer would you be?
Um, since I want to like advocate for people, I think I want to be a defense attorney.
Mm,
Yeah, because like prosecuting this is cool and all, but like I I'd rather feel better like defending people and making sure that some people aren't locked up for things that they didn't do, because there's too much of that happening. And then it comes to times where you gotta see people being pardoned and losing like a whole bunch of their life because of something that wasn't true, or like the situation we had at the end of 2024 when the man, he was killed, he was like executed,
and he didn't do
and
it.
he didn't
They
do it.
have no proof.
Yeah, and everybody signed a petition and it still happened. And that's just another thing. Like we're supposed to have power as citizens, but when we all come together and we do things like that, like petitioning and all that, things can still happen. And we're like, the governor, he just ignored it and still had the execution happen. So it's also like making sure that we have people in office that really do care about us and really understand the seriousness of their position and the power that they have.
Why did you choose Harris Stowe?
Um, Harris Stowe was always like one of the tops on the chart because it was close, but not too far away. I mean, it was not too far away, but still. Uh, hey, wait, am I saying that wrong? It was close enough, but also far enough away to where I could still like build a new life and stuff, but still be able to go home when I wanted to. Also, like it is like it's more cheaper on this side. You know, like it's one of the cheapest universities in the Midwest, I think, and that was another deal breaker. Also, a lot of my friends from high school go here, so they encouraged me to come, and also, uh, yeah, they gave me some money too. But also, as I've like gotten here, I'm glad I picked Aristotle because the atmosphere, the HB, like even though it's a small HBCU, it's you still get that HBCU experience, and the atmosphere is always great around here. If you choose for it to be like, college is always about like how you choose to go about it. So if you choose like to stay in your room, then it's not going to be the best. But if you choose to like go out and actually do things and like get involved, then you'll see that it's a pretty good place. Pretty good place.
And then, if you ever were the future president of this university, what would you implement or what would you change about it?
I try to make sure that the maintenance on the buildings and stuff was like always up to par, because I know that's a issue, and I'd like to get more options for like housing and for like the cafeteria and stuff. And also like maybe another sport. I don't know if we could do like football, because like when you have stuff like that, it does make tuition go up. So I'd also want to keep it like not too expensive for students. But yeah, like just better accommodations, better housing, better food. And Fresh Idea, they do their best. They do their best. And there's also stuff that students can do about it. Like we can talk to like Miss Linda and the people and the chefs from Fresh Ideas and faculty from Harris Stowe about the choices and the employment and all that. So they're trying to change stuff now, but if I was the president, I'd look into those problems.
And then, what opportunities do you think Harris Stowe has given to you?
It's given me opportunities like getting to meet everybody here. If I didn't come here, I wouldn't have met any of my friends. I wouldn't have met any of the people that I know now. And I'm very grateful to the university for that. And also, like, it made me realize that, like, I'm not as shy as I thought I was, you know? Like, I like to talk to people and all that. I like to engage with different organizations and talk to them. Um, yeah, and it gave me an outlet to, like, because I did a lot in high school and I didn't want to just come to college and sit around. because I feel like I'm the type of person that can't like do that. So it gave me opportunities like CAV and VMI and NAACP and Mr. Romeo and all those opportunities and those blessings to really keep striving and pushing forward towards my ultimate goals.
And then, what was the biggest lesson you learned in your first semester?
That you gotta use your time wisely. You gotta manage your time. And towards the end, I got the hang of it, but you really gotta like make sure you stay on top of your schoolwork, and you gotta stay on top of getting a class and things like that before you do any of your extracurricular activities.
How do you feel about this semester so far?
Right now, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. I like my classes, and I'm just ready for all the different new opportunities and the Royal Court pageant and all that. I'm ready for all of it.
What would you say to someone that's considering going to a HBCU, but they're on the fence about it, or they don't know if they want to go to college? What would you say to convince them?
Man, HBCUs are the only way to go. HBC, like especially like for African American students, it's just the vibe. It's like, and it's just like family. The teachers and the faculty, they want to see you succeed. They're not just here for their paycheck for the most part. They're here to see you grow and see you flourish in whatever your profession is. So coming to HBCU is way different than being like at a PWI, where a lot of the professors are only there because of the name of the school, or they just need the money. Which all jobs, like you're there because you need money. But here at Stowe, the faculty and the teachers like care about you as a person and you as an individual in the community. So yeah, I'd say HBCU is the best way to go. And sometimes college isn't for everybody, so I don't want to say just go to college, but if you have the opportunity to go to college, even if it's just for a semester, or like if you want to go on a visit, I'd say do it, because it's a great way to boost your credentials and make sure that you can get the jobs you wanted. Even though you can get the same jobs without having a degree, when you have a degree, it like kind of locks that job in for you. Like you can get a higher position in the job because you have the experience and the educational experience for the job. So yeah, college is really good, and if you have the opportunity, I'd really like you to try it.
So Reggie, 10 years from now, and we watch this interview back, what would you hope? Are you 18 or 19?
I'll be 19 on the 28th.
Okay.
So
19.
18.
So 29-year-old Reggie, what do you hope that he achieved?
I hope that he like did everything he wanted to do here at Harris Stowe, and like he's working at like a law firm or something, and he's still like trying to be a philanthropist and make sure his community is always right and good, no matter where he is. Because even though like I'm not from St. Louis, I still consider this like a community that I'm a part of now, because I go to this school and I live here now. But yeah, just making sure that he's still going strong for the community and making sure that they have what they need, because a life of purpose is a life of service.
Exactly. That's good. I'm going to put that on a shirt. And last question. What advice would you give to somebody that is in their senior year of high school and they might come here? What would you say to them to help them succeed?
I would tell them to don't be shy. You know, the people here, they're not gonna bite you.
They're not gonna jump you.
Yeah, they're not gonna jump you. A lot of people here are cool, and like if you just talk to them, then you'll see that they're like nice people. And I'd say like go out there and just go to the org fair and see what organizations you like and want to join. Because if you like just sitting in your room all day, you're not getting the college experience. Like some people, they go their whole entire college career and never go to like a single party or a single school event, and then they say it was like bad. Well, I mean, you didn't do nothing. I mean, you never went out, you never went to one of the school's events or anything. So it's like, how could you ever like get that experience if you didn't try. So like always like even if you only go to one party and then you see it's not for you, at least you went and you like figured out what was for you and what was not for you. So yeah, just trying new things and not being shy to talk to people.
That's good. Thank you so much for coming, Reggie.
Yeah.